Wulke, and I'm a registered nurse. Today I'm here to talk to you about advance directives. It is my hope that after listening to me and the information that I give you, that I persuade you to write your own advance directives. Do you all remember who this is?
Yes.
This is Terry Schiavo, and if you forgot her or forgot some of the details of her case, let me fill you in just a little bit. Terry Schiavo entered a vegetative state in 1990 after unexplained events that left her in a vegetative state. She remained that way for the next 15 years. Her husband was provided to be the court-appointed guardian for her since she had no advance directives. After 8 years of her living in the vegetative state, he decided that he wanted to petition to have the tube be removed so she could go be with her God and leave this world. Her parents decided otherwise. They decided they knew Terry better, that she would want to live, and they would do anything to keep her alive. Well, they appealed to the courts, and this lasted for the next 7 years. This even went to the Supreme Court. Each side was in their convictions thinking they were doing what Terry would want, what was best for her, what was right, what was wrong. Well, I'm not really here today to discuss what's right, what's wrong. I'm trying to discuss what Terry wanted, but we'll never know what Terry wanted because she didn't have an advance directive. What would she tell the physicians if she miraculously woke up and decided that she could speak for herself? Would she want the feeding tube? Would she want a ventilator? Would she want a ventrake? Who would she want to speak for her on her behalf? Well, like I said, we'll never know because she never wrote it down on paper. Reports have shown that 20 to 30% of Americans do not have an advance directive. I find that number staggering because, like Terry Schiavo, there are many cases throughout history that prove this to be such a burden on families, on the legal system, on everything, because nothing was written down. It's all her, he said, she said. It's her word against their word. Family says this, patient says that. And since it's not written down, there's no legal binding. Healthcare providers, estate planners, and lawyers regularly encourage citizens to try and write their own advance directives. And it's never done. People don't do it. They think it's too hard. They don't understand the language. They think it's expensive. They think they need a lawyer. Well, it's really not that expensive, and it's really quite easy to do. I have each given you 2 sheets of paper that I've downloaded from Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan that provide some directions on how to write your own advance directives. It's actually quite simple. You need two people to be your patient advocates. The first one who's going to make the first decisions, and the second person in case the first person isn't able to do so and can't make decisions for you. The second paper is just defining those patient advocates in which they sign, and you need a witness. You need 2 witnesses for your advance directive. Those witnesses need to be 18 years of age, and they cannot be a spouse, a child, a grandchild, or anybody who is deemed to receive anything from your inheritance. Next, you have to file this advance directive away with your documents. Tell your spouse that you have something like this. Tell your family that you have an advance directive. Tell your physician that you have an advance directive. Then I encourage you to decide what you want and what you don't want. There are a variety of things you can choose. Do you want to be on life support? Do you want mechanical ventilation? Do you want tube feeding? Do you want everything done as possible? Do you want nothing done at all? Those are all things that you can have written down in this advance directive. That's very important. I urge you to discuss this with your family, your friends, and your physician. Try not to wait till you're hospitalized, because when you're hospitalized and stressed, you tend to make poor decisions, and it makes everybody upset. It's important to have your wishes heard. I encourage you to take action for yourself and for your care in the future. I would hate to see anybody stuck in a legal battle like Terry Schiavo. I implore you to take action and save yourself and your family from any legal battles if you do not fill this out. While you have it, speak now while you have a voice, and make the choices that are important to you. You can change your directives at any time you choose. It is your body, it is your health, it is your choice. Terry Schiavo couldn't speak for herself, but you can. Fill out an advance directive today.
Now we know